Hi students, let us see about WH questions today. There are two types of questions. One is yes or no questions and another one is a WH question. Yes or no question we have seen in the other video, and the WH questions are nothing but the questions starting with WH words. For example, what, when, where, who, whom, which, whose, why and how. Let us see how to form WH questions. First, we have to bring the WH question word and then the auxiliary verb followed by the subject and the main verb. See this example. Why should we read books? Here, why is the question word, that is WH word, and should is the auxiliary verb, that is the helping verb, and we is the subject, read is the main verb, and the rest of the sentence. So we have to frame question like why should we read books. If we frame question like why we should read books, that is wrong. So we have to bring the question word in the beginning followed by the auxiliary verb and then the subject. See the next example. When is she coming? We should not ask question like when she is coming. And look at this example. If you don't have auxiliary verb, we have to use WH question word in the beginning followed by the main verb and the rest of the sentence. So here, what happened to Peter? Who won the game? What is the WH question word and happened is the main verb. Look at the next example. Who won the game? Who is the WH question word and one is the main verb. This is how we have to frame WH questions. In your exam, they may give you a statement like he writes novels or they write novels, and you have to, how can you form WH question for these type of statements? Very simple. Identify the verb in the sentence. Look at the first sentence. He writes novels. This is in simple present tense. So writes is the verb, and we have to use does plus write. So how can we frame question here? What does he write? Question mark. And look at the next sentence. They write novels. Once again, this is in simple present tense with write as the verb. So how can we frame question? We can divide this write as do plus write. So how can we frame question? What do they write? What is the question word, do is the helping verb, and they is the subject, and once again the main verb. What do they write? This is how you have to frame question for simple present tense. Look at these examples. These statements are in past tense. That is simple past tense. He drank juice and they went to Spain. So drank will become did plus drink, and went will become did plus go. How can we frame question now? What did he drink? What is the question word? Did the helping verb, he subject, and drink is the main verb. What did he drink? Question mark. Did plus the present form of the verb. And look at the next sentence. They went to Spain. Where did they go? Went will become did plus go. So we can frame question like where did they go? Where question word, did helping verb, they subject, and go main verb. If we have simple future tense, how do we frame questions? So look at these examples. I will go to school by walk. And the second sentence is the train will arrive in 30 minutes. I will go to school by walk. So for this statement, we have to frame question. How can we frame question? We can use the question word how, and we can bring the helping verb in the as the next one. Like how will you go to school? How is the question word, will helping verb, and you is the subject, go is the main verb, and the rest of the sentence. So how will you go to school? I will go to school by walk. Look at the next sentence. The train will arrive in 30 minutes. Here once again we have simple future tense. So how can we frame question for this? We can use the question word when. When will the train arrive? When is the question word, will is the helping verb, and train. The train is the subject and arrive is the main verb. So here, this is how we have to frame questions for simple future tense. Look at these statements. she gets up at 6 a.m. How can we frame question for this? So gets is the main verb and it is in simple present tense. So we can write gets as does plus get. And we can bring the question word in the beginning. When does she get up? As it refers to time, we can use the question word when. When does she get up? Look at the next sentence. He is playing tennis. Already we have a helping verb here. So what is he playing? This is how we can frame question. What is the question word? Is the helping verb, he subject, and the rest of the sentence. What is he playing? And our class teacher is Alan. Look at the sentence. Is the verb. So we can frame question very simply. Who's your class teacher? The key is under the carpet. Where is the key? My cousin gave me this present. Who gave you this present? We need not change any tense forms here. Who gave you this present? That's all. The party ended before 8 p.m. Ended. Once again, this is in past tense. So we can write it as did plus end as it is in past tense. And we can, as it refers to time, we can use the question word when. When did the party end? He will come on Monday. When will he come? That's all. Hope you can understand how to frame WH questions. Thank you all.